Lesson 15.9 is parallel and perpendicular lines through a point. So now we're saying that we have a specific point that you want another line to go through and be parallel or perpendicular to a given line. Number 1, it says, what is the equation of a line that passes through the point 6, 1 and is parallel to this line? So first we would have to find the slope. You would have to subtract the x over, get 3y equals negative x plus 15 divided by 3. And we know that we're only worried about what is the slope or the number in front of x. Well, there's a 1 there, so that'd be negative 1/3 is your slope. If we want another line to be parallel, we know that our m is going to also be negative 1/3 of the second line. So then we have our two options where either we can use point slope form, the y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, plug this in and this in, or use the y equals mx plus b, which is probably my guess of what you're going to want to use, and then solve for the b just like we did several lessons ago. And so 6 is my x, 1 is my y, so I would put 1 equals negative 1/3 times 6 plus b. A third times 6, or this is like 6 divided by 3, that would be a 2. So it would be negative 2 plus b equals 1, and then add the 2. So b would equal 3. So my final answer would be y equals negative 1/3 x plus 3. And what that's saying is that this line was, let's say, so that would have been 5. Let's say that's here. Going down 1, right 3. Let's say the first line looks something like this, and then our line is going through at 3 and going down 1, right 3. To be parallel. And it also is going to go through the point 6, 1. Okay, this does not look good, but I promise you that it does. Okay, number 2. What is the equation of the line that passes through 6, 1 and is perpendicular to this line? So find the slope first, subtract the x, have negative 2y equals negative x plus 2. Divide everything by negative 2. Again, we only care about this. That'd be a negative 1 over negative 2, which is really positive 1/2. But our line, to be perpendicular, needs to be the negative reciprocal of this. So I'd make it a negative and then flip it to be negative 2. That's what we're using. So then my y is 1, my m is negative 2 times 6 plus b, that's negative 12. Add 12. That means my b is 13. So my final answer would be y equals negative 2x plus 13. And those lines would cross to make right angles and go through that point. Okay, and then this one is the same thing, just multiple choice. But look at the formats they're in. This looks more like a slope, point slope form, a y minus y1 situation. So keep that in mind. First, find the slope. So this would be 2y equals, you'd subtract the 2x over, divide everything by 2. That'd be negative x minus 1. Slope right now is negative 1, but we want perpendicular, so that would be a negative of that, so that's now positive. Can't reciprocate 1, so it's still 1. So I know right now from my y minus y1 equals m, I know my m, my slope should not be a negative 1, so it's not this and it's not this. Then all I would have to do is plug the point in, because it's going to go y minus my y1, so it's got to be this one, equals 1 times x minus my 9. And distributing 1 just still keeps it x minus 9.